Before he changed the world, Steve Jobs had to face the greatest fall of his life. A fall so deep, so humiliating, that many would have vanished forever. But Steve wasn't like most people. His journey didn't begin with brilliance. It began with obsession and with a dream no one else could see. It's 1976. Inside a cluttered garage in Cupertino, a 21-year-old Jobs sits surrounded by wires, wooden tables, and the glowing amber lights of early circuit boards. Alongside Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne, he works through the night, driven by a simple but revolutionary belief that computers should belong not to corporations, but to ordinary people. The Apple I was primitive, fragile, and hand-built. But it worked, and that spark lit a fire. The Apple II exploded in popularity. The Macintosh became a cultural symbol, a message that creativity and technology could coexist. But success has a strange way of turning allies into opponents. Jobs, brilliant but intense, visionary but demanding, clashed constantly with those who didn't share his sense of urgency. By 1985, Apple had grown too large, too political, too conflicted, and the board made a decision that would echo across history. They removed him, fired him from the company he created. At 30 years old, Jobs walked out carrying nothing but a box and the weight of public humiliation. For the first time, the world wondered if he had been a fluke, a one-hit wonder. In the months that followed, he felt the silence most people never hear, the silence after losing everything. But failure for people like him isn't an ending, it's a catalyst. He founded Next, a company so advanced the world wasn't ready for it. The machines were elegant, powerful, and built with a level of precision that bordered on obsession. They weren't commercial hits, but they planted seeds. Seeds that would one day become the heart of Apple's future. And while Next quietly built the foundation of tomorrow, something else was forming in the background. Jobs purchased a small computer graphics division from Lucasfilm. A gamble, a long shot, the kind of risk only a believer would take. That small team became Pixar, and in 1995, Pixar released the first full-length film created entirely with computers. A breakthrough so massive that it didn't just change animation, it changed entertainment forever. For the first time since his fall, the world looked at Jobs and saw something familiar, the spark of a visionary returning to form. Meanwhile, Apple was falling apart. Products failed. Leadership wavered. The company was weeks away from collapse. Employees left. The press predicted the end. Competitors circled like vultures. And then, in an unexpected twist, Apple bought Next. With that acquisition, Steve Jobs returned. But he didn't return quietly. He simplified the product line. He reorganized teams. He brought focus, vision, and a level of discipline Apple had forgotten. And from that moment, a new era began. A wave of devices defined not just by function, but by philosophy. Technology that felt human, simple, elegant, intentional. Products that didn't just compete, they transformed culture itself. But while Apple rose, Jobs faced a challenge no innovation could solve. In 2003, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, a battle he carried privately, appearing on stage thinner, slower, but still fiercely committed to the work he believed in. His voice softened, but his impact grew stronger. In 2005, during a university commencement speech, he shared the insight that guided his entire existence. The reminder that I'll be gone soon is the most powerful tool I've ever encountered. It wasn't just a quote, it was the blueprint he followed, the urgency that shaped his decisions, his creations, and the speed at which he lived. In 2011, Steve Jobs' journey came to an end, but his influence did not. It lives in every smartphone, every interface, every idea that values simplicity over noise, and in every creator who still believes that technology can shape a better world. He was fired, he was doubted, he was underestimated, but he came back and he changed everything. If you want more stories like this, raw stories, true stories, stories that expose what greatness is really made of, subscribe, because the truth always transforms.